Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. That's good from Edwards on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Timberwolves. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. The shot, no good. Randall with some nice D. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's DeRozan. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. DeRozan against Randall. And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Levine against McDaniel. Here's Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder finds Levine. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting 1.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Outside Westbrook. Again, the miss by the Kings. Timberwolves leading by 9. Edwards passes to Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Edwards looking it over. From past the arc, it's good from long range. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Levine. Nifty move. Outside Westbrook. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And it's Schroeder missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Schroeder. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's DeRozan. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
He misses the free throw. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
So, Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Here's Monk. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Levine. McDaniels defended. Yes, that goes in.
How about that showmanship? Levine there with the great dribble move.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 17. Sabonis' screen on McDaniel. Levine can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Back to Randall. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Randall's got 9 points.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
For three, Levine connects from three-point range. He has 5.
That's such a beautiful, high-arcing jump shot from Zach Levine.
Timberwolves passing it around. Randall. Monk grabs the board. The Kings trail by 16. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. Fires from the line. Again, Levine missing. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Westbrook against McDaniel. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Sabonis against Gobert. Outside DeRozan. Monk right side. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Kings trail by 16. Westbrook passes to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Gobert's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Monk kicks to Levine. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Now here's Conley. Scoreless thus far. McDaniels against Levine. The steal. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reid. Clock at 6. Here's the floater. Monk with some nice defense. In the corner, it's Levine. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Outside Edwards. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Sharch comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ellis, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Carter in for Russell Westbrook.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And Edwards drops them both. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, two guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
First one falls for him. And doors for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and Sabonis drops them both.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
Conley gets the bucket.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The Kings trail by 15. Carter right side. Pass to Monk. Back to Carter. Over to the left wing. Sharch has the open look. Again, the miss by the Kings. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Here's Shannon. Back to Randall. Over Sharch. No good from 11 feet. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Conley, and it's Clark in at the small forward. Monk finds Sharich. Off target from three-point range.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Clark, the pass to Conley. Conley with the screen on Monk. Lets it go with a three. Shannon, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Sacramento. It's an 18-point game. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
It's a fairly even matchup, and both sides want to take that leap into the league's upper echelon. So let's see what signs we see of progress tonight.
And here is Clark, following the three-pointer from Dario Saric. Back to Clark. Pass to Randall. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here's Ellis. Still without a basket. Carter outside. Now Sabonis. Guarded by Reed. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
First free throw is good.
And with multiple rebounding titles, Domantas Sabonis is a guy you expect to put a double-double up most nights. That is so valuable for this team.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Sacramento. And Sabonis drops them both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's Randall. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Off target from outside. To the middle. Picked off in midair. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Shot's good by Shannon. Shannon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Timeout. Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis. He's coming off an excellent season, first in rebounding. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Now, here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. Conley grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Clark for three. It's hauled in by the Kings. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Stolen by Reed. Here's Shannon. He has 5. Conley with the screen on Saric. Shoots from 12. Randall no good. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Dario Saric. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Schroeder outside. Back to Sabonis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink. Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
DeRozan's shot is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
DeRozan bounce pass. Ellis right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ellis has got his first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Edwards from downtown. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Now here's Ellis. Fires the 3. Now Schroeder. Sabonis' screen on Conley. Shot clock at 6. Ellis dishes to DeRozan. Over Randall. And it's DeRozan missing. Timberwolves leading by 13. Outside Edwards. Reed with a screen on Monk. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
The Kings making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, Levine. Back to Schroeder. DeRozan against Randall. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from DeRozan. Gobert with a screen on Monk. Gobert down low. DeRozan's there. Gobert can't hit. The Kings have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Monk outside. Schroeder setting the pick for DeRozan. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here's DeRozan. He has 6. Randall with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Outside Edwards. From the corner, DeRozan with the rebound. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to Schroeder. Outside, Sabonis. Monk outside. DeRozan against Randall. Lets it go from deep. Sabonis kicks to Levine. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sacramento moving it around. Sabonis' screen on Edwards. Levine for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Levine's got 14.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Always doubted on the kid, what they tend to do. In terms of motivation, what they said to you. Hey, man, all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid, what they tend to do. In terms of motivation, what they said to you. Hey man, all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in. Out to Edwards. Shoots a fader. Edwards with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 6. Again, Levine missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 6. McDaniels outside. And the 3 off target. The Kings trail by 10. Pass to DeRozan. From about 16. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. DeRozan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels outside. DiVincenzo with the screen for McDaniel. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here we go. Levine gets to the hoop.
Well, the quick hands of Dennis Schroeder to create the havoc defensively and get a steal.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Outside DeRozan. Down low. Here's Eubanks. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, I think when DeRozan's involved, and obviously the pick and roll is almost always successful. He's got a great sense and knack to be successful in there.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. McDaniels outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. McDaniels got 8.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Pass to DeRozan. 43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Levine with it, and it's Reed picking him up. Levine passes to Monk. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Monk.
And how about the confidence from Monk? His jumper continues to look better and better with each game.
Reed with a screen on Schroeder. McDaniels outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Timberwolves lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Sacramento Kings.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what Kidneys is. Remember the Shaq in a box?
Shaq, it's at the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kidney. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Ernie.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And you know, Zach LaVine has been really making things happen.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Minnesota with the ball. They're leading by 8. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Sabonis is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Westbrook in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Schroeder outside. Pass to Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 11. Back to McDaniel. From the stripe. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Levine kicks to Sabonis. Back to Levine. Schroeder surveying the floor. To the inside. There's Sabonis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here is DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 8. Westbrook kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 14. BB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Randall. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's DeRozan. Sabonis inside. Defended by Gobert. Sabonis' shot is off.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
McDaniels dishes to Randall. Randall is doubled. Nice D from Sabonis.
But only the first miss of the second half. They come out here with authority.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. Up top, Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Schroeder outside. Levine against Edwards. Levine passes to Schroeder. Stolen by Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. Outside Levine. DeRozan a screen on DiVincenzo. For 3, Levine. Rebound Minnesota. Randle with the ball. 15 points in the game. Outside Edwards. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. McDaniels sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Levine. Schroeder outside. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder against Edwards. Sacramento again missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Randle left side. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Westbrook kicks it over to Schroeder. Schroeder with a screen on McDaniels. Oh!
My goodness.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. We'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now, here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Schroeder. Outside Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Minnesota leading by 16. Randle passes to Edwards. Back to Randle. A 3-ball. Westbrook pulls it in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Levine, good.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Pass to Edwards. And here is DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside. Levine dishes to DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Schroeder, right side, from outside the arc. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now DiVincenzo. He has 5. Randle outside. Randle is doubled. And he gets it to go. Randle's got 19 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Up top, Randle. DeRozan defending. Randle kicks to DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. To the paint. Good D by Westbrook.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Schroeder finds DeRozan. Westbrook a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to DeRozan. Looking to get it going. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit and obviously playing. Oh! How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead, Ant.
Here's Sacramento. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside DeRozan. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Sacramento making some changes. Sharks checked in for DeRozan. Ellis comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Malik Monk in for Dennis Schroeder. At the top of the key, Clark. Pass to Shannon. Clark kicks to Miller. Here's Shannon. 4 on the clock. And he knocks down the jumper. Shannon's got 7 points in the game. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Monk. He's got 5. Here's Sabonis. Out to Sharch. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Conley, the pass to Miller. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Ellis. Miller with a screen on Monk. Clark for 3. Monk grabs the board.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Sabonis finds Ellis. Sabonis inside. He's against Reed. Sabonis' shot is off. Conley with it, now guarded by Monk. Conley with the screen on Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Shannon, no good. The Kings trail by 7. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Levine. 26 points for him. Monk for 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3 slot. Basket counts.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Schroeder. Rebound, Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Out to Conley. Here's Shannon. Clock at 6. Randall passes to Clark. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 5. Ellis dishes to DeRozan. Schroeder outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got 6 rebounds in the game.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. DeRozan passes to Eubanks. Count it.
And look at how DeMar DeRozan tries to get the basketball around and trust his teammates. Love that he's allowing them to make plays.
Conley kicks to Clark. Pass to Shannon. DeRozan against Randall. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The 3-pointer, no good. Kings have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. They set the pick. Here's DeRozan. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, DeMar DeRozan operating on the interior. So savvy, so crafty.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And now Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game. And the rest will take care of itself. Solid message if you ask me.
Okay, Hallie, thank you. Schroeder against Conley. Clark outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Clark's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Eubanks. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Got a piece of it. On up the court, and Randall throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Edwards. With some arc. Monk with some nice defense. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Schroeder passes to Ellis. Now here's DeRozan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Dean comes in for Ellis. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Malik Monk. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Clark.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
To Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
DeRozan against Randall. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Down low, McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Now, I'll tell you, what a huge game from Jaden McDaniels on the offensive end. He's a lockdown defender, so a big-time two-way guy.
Sabonis, a screen on McDaniels. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves leading by 6. Randall kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Fires the 3. Gobert, great positioning on the putback. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Now here's Levine. McDaniels defending. Again, the miss by the Kings. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Randall surveying the D. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the 3.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Levine can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 8. Puts up a 3. And there's Edwards on the assist by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Schroeder to the right side. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good, unable to end this run. Westbrook against Edwards. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Schroeder kicks to Westbrook. Schroeder with the ball. On the wing, Levine. McDaniels defending. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good with the triple. The Kings trail by 11. Now Monk. Pass to Sharch. Now Levine. Sharch with the screen for Levine. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Count that bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Sharch outside. Screen by Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And now Randall pushing it up and no one back to stop him. The three. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Back to Westbrook. Sabonis' screen on DiVincenzo. Sacramento again missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Outside Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento.
Timeout.
Trailing by 19. And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Julius Randle.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Outside, Levine. Westbrook with a screen for DeRozan. Sabonis trying to get open. Oh, the touch. Pretty reversal.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
Outside, Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And the three misses.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
DeRozan. Rebounded by Randall. Timberwolves leading by 17. Now McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Schroeder missing. Timberwolves leading by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Julius Randle.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Out to Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Randall against DeRozan, and the shot goes down. Randall's got 32 points in the game.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game. Come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back because these guys are very talented and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Julius Randle.